everyone, Steph here from thegoodred.com. We are here talking about the gravity-fed water system from Membrane Solutions. This is a 6-liter size. It is a gravity bag filtration system for, backpacking or hiking or just having in case you need some clean water. So I took this on a 3-day backpacking trip with a group of people, and so this was the filtration system for all of us, and it's pretty easy to use, so let's check it out. So it comes in this little holding bag to just kind of keep everything in place. Here's a whole bundle of the system here. So it comes with a hose that attaches to the bag. It has a clip-on attachment there. It all comes with a water filtration straw that has kind of different attachments. And it comes with this 6-liter bag that has measurements on the side, has a closure that you can roll top closure on. And this is for wrapping it around something and so that it can hang, and then you can filter your water. You find your water source, preferably with, obviously as clean as possible, but without any debris or sand or any sediment. As little sediment as you can find in the water source is better, because then it can get clogged up here and it can clog up the filter faster. But there's a look at the inside here. Fill it up however you want to fill it up, and then you can roll it closed depending on how much water you have. Right, and then you take this strap and you throw it over your tree branch or whatever it is you're going to do. Hook it on the little D-ring, and it's hanging. And I made the first mistake is I had the hose hooked up to it when I filled it up the first time. And the water just goes through if you have this hooked up already. So if you take it out and it's just like this, the water stays there. There's a closure. And so then it doesn't come out until you actually hook it up. So there's the bottom of the bag, and here's this. Then you just clip it into place, and then this opens this valve so that the water starts going into the hose. And then if you want to take it off, there's this push button to take it off, and you just clip it on. And then down here, there's the second part you gotta make sure. Once you hook it up, you can close this. And so you pinch off the water flow so that it doesn't come piling out while you're trying to get the filter ready and stuff. And then you attach it, and you just wait. So you just let it hang, and then the water will come out. So the first time I filled this up, I got a little bit of sand in the bottom. The lake was pretty shallow and we got a lot of sand, and so I had some sand sitting at the bottom here. And it was kind of cool because you could visually see it filtering the water. Right? But it was coming out here and getting caught up here. So when you do fill it, you want to get as little sand or whatever it is as possible. But then it came down here, and this worked pretty good for about a liter, and then the sand started clogging it up. So then I had to clean it. So you can see, I don't know if you can see this, but there's a little bit of dirt here, so most of the sand stopped here, but the flow did slow down. And so I was carrying the backup filter. So I was able to switch the filters out, finish filtering the water, and then I could just clean this out later, and it worked much better after I did that. Before I put too much sand in it on accident, it did work really well, and the flow was pretty fast. So it really worked faster than I thought it would. It'll fill something up. It takes a few minutes. It's not a super fast filtration system, but it's more of a stream, and so it's a constant stream coming out of here as long as the filter is clean enough. And then once it starts getting pretty slow and not really working, then it's time to switch out the filters or give it a clean. And so they kind of have different ratings for this water filter and its usage. So if you're taking from a clean water source, you could filter up to 100 to 500 bags depending on the water source. And if you're filtering from a dirty water source, it'll do about 30 to 120 bags. This filter has a 4-stage filtration system. In the back of it, we get the double PP cotton fiber. filter here, and so that filters out all the big stuff. And then in the middle, there is a coconut shell carbon fiber right after that. And then it goes into the ultrafiltration membrane in the middle. You can kind of see the membranes in there and right there. So any of the outdoor filters from Membrane Solutions are interchangeable with their gravity-fed water filter systems and then the straw system, or you can also use it with the water bottle filtration system as well. This whole system weighs 11.6 ounces. As far as usage goes, it was super easy to use. It worked. It comes in a pretty small package. The only thing is it's a pretty tall system, so if you don't have a tall tree to hang it off of or something, you know, high, you have to like hold the bag up over your head and let the water drip down. And so yeah, I kind of found that this hose most of the time was too long for anything that I found to hang the bag on. And so I would probably chop this off a little bit higher so that it's just a shorter system. But you know, you get the option because there's plenty of hose there. So overall, a pretty simple system to bring backpacking. If you're looking for just a backup water filtration while you're traveling or whatever, it is a functional system that works. And the price of it is $45.99. So it does come with usage and storing instructions and cleaning instructions back here. So as a look at the 6-liter gravity-fed water system from Membrane Solutions. If you'd like to see the complete write-up and review, you can head over to thegoodride.com to check it out.